Hey guys, it's Gabe here at Big Boy Outdoors, and I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to watch this video. This is now my second buck that I've ever harvested here in the state of Missouri. But I'm going to give you a brief rundown of kind of what happened, just because the video is very sporadic. It was self-filmed and you don't quite grasp what happened. Now the long story short is that I was not ready. I actually was climbing down out of my tree, bow was on the ground when this buck started coming in. So I didn't get any film of me. I had to pull up my bow, had to strap on my release, put the camera back on, everything. And then from there, I honestly don't know how it happened, but I got ready and was able to make the shot. The first shot, I'm gonna own up to. I whiffed that one. I aimed a little bit too high and my pin wasn't set where it needed to be, so I just grazed its back. And on the second shot, it was a very difficult shot, meaning that I don't recommend that shot to anybody unless you're comfortable with a hard quartered away shot. It wasn't quite a Texas heart shot. The entry of my arrow went through the bottom of the spine on the back left side. It hit the femoral artery, which is why you'll see a lot of blood. And it actually came out. It didn't pass through, but the broadhead actually sat inside of the right lung. So you can see when I walk up to the deer, I'll show it on the video, you can see the indentation of that broadhead right behind the front right shoulder, which is a perfect shot. So before anybody hates on that, just you'll be able to see it in the video and kind of explain why that shot was effective. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support. We're getting to that threshold. We're almost 500 subscribers. As soon as we get to 1,000, I mean, that's our first goal. Lastly, if you're new to the channel and you want to hang around and watch what we do this season, hit that subscribe button right down here because you're not going to want to miss anything. Let's get to the hunt.
It's scary. This gives me vertigo looking down.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh no. Quiet. Well, it's Ellie's first time in a tree stand, and yeah, we got out here and now we're fully set by 4:46, so it honestly only took us 45 minutes from the truck. We walked in. I had to set one climbing stick, two climbing sticks, three climbing sticks. So I set 3 of my Hawk helium sticks. Then I set my XLP stand for her to sit in. Then I hopped in that stand, hung my lone wolf hand climber, so I can sit up here offset and film. So it was a lot of work to get in. And she's never climbed a tree before, and now she's kind of nervous now that she's in the tree. But I'm gonna have her practice and just get used to sitting in a tree stand. I don't know, last time I was in this tree hunt, well, I said it was supposed to be 100% movement tonight and never saw anything. Tonight it's supposed to be 100% movement night, kind of rainy, drizzly, same spot, so I'm open. I just wanted to shoot a first deer. I don't care what it is, as long as it got 4 up on one side, we're cold.
Are you videoing me while I'm shopping?
Didn't you shop all day today?
Literally, it was directly in front of me. I don't know where it's at now.
How far? Down the hill.
Probably 50, 60 yards, yeah.
Okay, hold up here so you can grab your bow. Slowly, slow.
there, and we had one tiny doe walk through here. And then something scared the big buck off. We're not sure what it is. We know he definitely can't smell us, hear us, or see us. So, ready for some food?
Alright, well, obviously it's pitch black behind me. I don't know, we went out last night, I didn't get to bed till like 12:30, and I told myself I was gonna wake up at 4:45 and come on. So, I'm in a spot close to town. I actually sat here just a little while ago by myself, self-filming. Coldest morning of this season yet. It's actually 37 degrees, and I'm in the tree fully set up, and it's 6:20, so I now have 37 minutes to sit here in the dark and hopefully not fall asleep.
Yeah.
So jacked up, it happened so fast. I mean, the story is, I was getting down, it's 9:30, haven't seen anything. So I said, screw it, I let my bow down. I have no safety harness on anymore. The camera was in my bag. I was literally just undoing my muddy camera arm from the tree. And I look back and I see a rack on a buck, and I'm like, oh gosh, okay. So I literally tried to grab my bow and pull it up. So I get my bow up, load an arrow, and this thing's at 30, 40 yards. Now it's probably 45. And then somehow my bag's sitting on my seat right now. Pulled my camera arm up, locked it in, pulled the camera on. I have no mic attached, so this is just raw audio. Literally got the camera on, turned it, and he came in, and he was at about 15, 20 yards. I pulled back, and went, man, and I had it, and I shot, and my arrow grazed his back. I'm right over his back. I'm like, what the heck? Dude, I'm so wired up right now. And then I checked my pin, and I'm like, oh no. I left it sit at 30 yards, and I'm shooting a single pin. While he's at 15, I shot him. Yeah, no crap, I just grazed your back. We went and stood at now 25 yards, and somehow was just sitting there staring at me. And he was cornered away really hard, and I got on him where I thought it would be good. And I pulled the trigger, and he just dropped instantly.
It's a big 8 on one side, and it's got a weird messed up rack on the right side. I mean, I don't know if it's a 2 or 3 year old, but it's definitely 120s plus. Dude, get here ASAP.
All right, well, we went back for reinforcements, and good buddy Kevin here brought me a wheelbarrow because I'm either A, dragging this thing about a half mile, B, quartering it up, and I don't have any bags to toss it in. So the next best thing was to try and attempt a wheelbarrow, and this deer's not giant, so it could probably fit in there. But we're gonna go back and show the guys what this thing is. World's biggest 1.5-year-old is what I'm saying right now. Yeah. How far was it, you think? Time I ever sat here, I obviously left my thing there. I packed in. This morning I just used my climber and climbed up this tree. I literally missed while he was right there. And then I shot him right where he's at, and he just... It's gonna be the world's... You filming?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be the world's biggest 1.5-year-old. He's got 4 up on one side, and he's got like 7 or 8 points of junk on the other side. It's just super weird. So, definitely a buck with character. That's where the arrow came out, I'm telling you. It's right behind the front right lung. Oh, I don't know. Dude, I'll take that.
Dude, that
Come
thing's
on,
just
you
crazy
can't.
unique.
I'm like, dark rack. Okay, it's definitely not a 1.5-year-old. It's gotta be a 2. I'd say 2.5. The Grim Reaper blowing holes in deer. Unfortunately, I had to take an L on the arrow, but I can live with that. I mean, Whoa. Tired?
No.
Yeah, right. Oh my goodness.
Should I be?
Well, that's gonna wrap up episode either 7 or 8. I don't know which one this will be yet. I got some film from beforehand, but honestly, I knew going into the year that I'm just gonna probably shoot whatever trips my trigger. I kept telling myself, yep, 140 plus, 140 plus. Granted, I don't know how this is gonna score because there's so much junk. I'm gonna call this thing like Trident because he's just got, he's so unique. And I saw this side come in, I'm like, okay, that's a good buck. And I saw this, I'm like, yeah, he's done. You don't look like that and come walking by me. That's a mistake. I'm so blessed to share it with Kyler. Kevin was out here. Thank goodness he helped me out. Otherwise, I'd be dead in the woods somewhere. Almost threw up dragging this thing out. It was ridiculous. The old Hoyt put him down again. It's 2 now with the RX3. So I need to retire that thing. It's got a bad string. I'm literally lost for words right now. I mean, I had a good morning, and now I got Colin Kit coming back next week. Hopefully we can get him on one. I got Kyler and Ellie that I need to film and get tags punched. So one's out of the way, and a lot more memories coming up. I mean, that's what it's about. Beautiful character, just a good, memorable hunt. If you hunt just to kill a big deer and that's it, you gotta be missing something. There's so much more, whether it's the story, learning whitetails, just being out there and enjoying God's creation. There's just something about it, guys. So get out there, get outside. Hit that subscribe button right down here. Do not miss out on our next videos. Help support us, guys. We're getting to the threshold of getting to our first 1,000. Please, if you want to help support us, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time.
I'm praying for you. Come on. I'm praying